Have a 10-minute beginner workout for you. So if you are just getting into strength training, we are going to do this together. This is a perfect place for you to start. We are just gonna bring in dumbbells for one exercise today. So grab them, just light ones if you have them, and join me on the mat. All right, so let's get started with our warm-up. We're gonna start off with shoulder rolls. So here we go. Bringing them, starting off backwards and then forward. So our warm-up is a total of 1 minute and 20 seconds. If you need more, then you can find my warm-ups linked below. But this will give you a great start. So now we're gonna do body rolls. We're gonna start bringing that body all the way down, starting with the shoulders, going to the toes or as low as you can make it, and then start rolling up slowly, one vertebra at a time. Let's see if we can get one more in. Let's jog. So slow jog. So you can march it if you prefer, or you can pick up the pace. We're getting that heart rate up. Whew. The blood pumping. Okay, last bit, we've got a side step. So we're trying to get a little bit of lateral movement going, as many directions as we can in the short amount of time, right? Because we're busy, we've got things we gotta do. So 10 minutes is still valuable. We're gonna go to a bodyweight lunge here. So go ahead and send your right leg back. You are going to start with our left side being the main one. So nice long stride, making sure that we're still hip distance apart, and dropping that back knee. If you need to, grab a wall. I don't want to hit my window blind, so I'm going to just balance myself. Going down until we're about 90-90. And we're done with that side. Now we're gonna switch, putting our left leg back, nice long stride. And here we go. 2, 1, drop. That knee is going to stay over the foot. It's not gonna cave in towards your body. Again, we're dropping that back knee as low as we can get it. All right, rest. We're gonna come down to the floor. Grab your dumbbells of choice. I've got these 8-pounders right here, but use whatever you have. 1s, 3s, 5s, start wherever you can. We're gonna lay back. Weights are over our shoulders, and we're gonna bring them out wide, and then back up narrow as we come up. The chest stays nice and strong, and shoulders away from those ears. I've got a clip on, that's how I wear my hair up, so it's keeping me from laying all the way back, but we're working with it. Out wide, elbows lead, and they squeeze in. Very good. Okay, now we are gonna move to a little bit of core work. So we've got dead bugs. Bring those knees up, hands up, and then we're going to alternate opposite. So right arm, left leg, you're mirroring me here, and then other side. So we bring them in. Whew. Keep that back from arching up. If you need to tap down, go ahead and tap down. A little bit less of an extension, maybe easier on your back. Okay, we're done with that one. So during your rest, I'm gonna show you the slow crunches. You're gonna get your hands underneath your head. Your elbows are gonna stay wide. And then you're going to lead with that chin tucked in. So bring it up until there's a nice pull here. You feel your core engage. It's not really a pull, you're just engaging. Lift, and then slow down. So our upper body is not doing the work, like our shoulders, our arms, all that. Our core is. Those abs are lifting. Okay, so now we're done with round one. We're gonna come back up and we've got our body weight lunges again. All right, so we've got our left leg behind us and we're dropping down. I started on the opposite side this time, I think, but that's okay. We are gonna hit, we've had enough of a break and a rest for them. It's not gonna be a huge deal this time. You're gonna keep the upper body erect, nice and straight. Try to keep that moving smooth. Last one. And right there. And switch to the other side. As we're in our rest, we're gonna find our stance. Okay? You may find one side's more wobbly than the other. There you go. Down and up. Now we're not shifting forward like this, right? We're going straight down and up. Okay, here we go. Now let's come down to the floor again. Grab those weights. Feet are gonna be on the floor for support because we're not on a bench, we're just gonna lay on the floor. And bring them down. Strong wrists too. Watch me here. See, my wrists are really weak. I'm not getting a good workout for my chest. I want my wrists to be strong so that my chest can do the work. Those pectoral muscles need to be nice and strong. Watch those shoulders. Okay, set those aside. Dead bugs again, so knees up, hands toward the ceiling, opposite knee and opposite hand go out, or your foot drops down. Whichever one is right for you at the moment. It's always good to start at the easier modification and then progress from there. That way you know you're getting good form and you have something to work for. Okay, feet on the floor, elbows wide underneath your head. We've got one final working thing before we move to our little cool down. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Up and down. All right, you're done. Now, we've got the 15 seconds of rest like we've had. So we're gonna start transitioning into our cool down. So you're actually gonna stay down on the floor. We're going to stretch that body out completely. There you go. Nice supine stretch. So we're getting those shoulders, we're getting those calf muscles. We're just wanting to completely stretch ourselves, be as tall as we can. All right, and then we're going to bring a nice supine spinal stretch. So our knees are to the side and we're pulling them down, looking the opposite way. And then we're going to switch, and that will be it. And over. Scooch around if you need to, if you're in a tight space. And continuing cooling down as you need to. Great job. We'll see you here next time.